Hey everyone, it's Oakley, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the Vampire Coast quest battles. I wanted to play as Count Noctilus. He has a battle here, so we'll go ahead and get this started. It's pretty cool. Basically, you're facing off against some Empire bounty hunters. So let's kick this battle off.
The peons of the Empire dare lay their hands on the chest I seek. These cattle are ignorant of what they now possess, but they will not live long enough to find out. Roth's moondial cannot elude me any longer. It is only a matter of time before another rival uses it to gain access to the Gallion's graveyard. Only I, Count Noctilus, am worthy of the Maelstrom's boundless power. Only I can rule the great ocean and the waters beyond. We will see.
Alright, so pretty cool map. Nice scenario. Empire gets a little bit of a OP position, but that's okay. It's going to be cool for cinematics. So basically, as we saw, they have some handgunners and other units protecting them, but mostly the main thorn in our side is going to be these Hellstorm rocket batteries rolling up into position here to guard their general, who's just getting an overwatch position to see my guys in the open plain. But the enemy is going to be coming down to greet us. So they have another big contingent here, mostly going to be made up of halberdiers, greatswords, a mix of pretty high tier infantry with some militia company as well. So let's see if we can't greet them. Taking a look at our composition, we do have a nice mix of units. The first one is going to be this rocket battery. So let's go ahead and group those and tell them to start. Okay, the enemy's out of range. Let's get our units in order. Can move these out here, and let's yeah, that looks like a proper deployment. So let's get these guys in a big, just firing blob up through the front. In the event that we have enemies that come and charge us, let's make sure that we have our big, lumbering support crew positioned to absorb those cavalry strikes. Let's get the ethereals up and running. And then we have our cool set of heroes that we'll go ahead and move forward with. So now that we have everyone deployed, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the units as they move forward. So they're all looking super good. As I keep saying, man, they did really, the units, the animations, everything justice. Looks so cool. The depth guard are really beautiful. In the right engagements, they will just go to town. I believe they do have regen as well. Yeah, in combat. So these guys are going to do so good. If they can go against infantry who are lower tier than them, not only will they chew through them, but because they heal up in combat, they'll get out of that fight in a very good state. And then, yeah, of course, just having these mobs, deckhand mobs to swarm the enemy and just fire away with them with supporting units is going to be absolutely critical. These deck gunners also pretty good range on them, 245. And they'll be able to just start sniping away at the enemy. So we'll be able to do something against the threat of the opponents coming up. We are pushing forward with our Necrophax Colossus. Let's allow him to lumber forward, firing all along the way as he does. And the enemy cavalry has come out to greet us. They're going to try and hit some of our big beasties. Here comes the charge from the Empire. Oh god. So shiny. But yeah, as he does so, here come the mobs. Gonna fire whatever they have. A couple of them are gonna go down, but it doesn't matter too much. We'll absorb that charge straight up. Let's get our lords to stroll forward ahead of the battlefield, but we're gonna be taking a pummeling amount of fire from those Hellstorm rocket batteries. It should be okay for now. Let's get these guys to see if we can't target some of this crew. Let's get the goon squad to start targeting these guys. Noctilus pulling forward, and there may not be very much left of the enemy by the time we get to them. That's epic. So the Empire Knights here getting pretty easily distracted. Let's move the ethereals up. They should be good to go to deal with the enemy. And our lords are going to need some saving. So let's go ahead and pull up with this formation. Just do a mass order. You guard the flanks, you move up. And then with our lords up through the center, well, the enemy has decided to pull up. So let's see if we can't greet them with a nice little ship here. It's gonna be pretty cool. So here comes the ethereal ghost ship, raising up from the bottom, unloading with cannon fire on everyone. Good God. Men of the Empire, you should not have gotten so close. Going to town with the fury of the sea behind us. And let's see if we can't get another vortex to entertain ourselves here. That is dope. Look at this. Oh my God. Tearing it up. And then behind them, here come the lumbering horde of the undead, armed with pistols. Nothing scarier than not just undead who classically shamble at you, but they'll fire the occasional shot that might just take off your shoulder. On top of that, your pet hermit crab, supersized and gone mad. Scary, scary stuff here. This looks like it's a fairly easy battle that we'll be able to just kind of cruise on through. So let's give a couple orders to pour forward. Yeah, let's just tell everyone to pour forward. And then what we'll do is we'll just move along and enjoy some of the cinematics here. I love these little gun crew with the second mate carrying some of the cargo. That does remind me that I was hoping we'd get a couple more of the Skaven gunner units that would look like this. They're gunner crews. Still waiting on the Giselles there. But here come my guys pushing forward. Men of the Empire doing everything they can to shut us down, but not quickly and not soon enough. Let's see what this massacre looks like from their vantage point, as I can't quite see what's going on. God, that's cool. Looks like we got a big old enemy blob ready for our taking. So let's go ahead and get one of these breath spells off. What do we want to target? Like she's all the way over here. So let's catch this Men of the Empire with a sick wave. Whoa! Really awesome. Ah, okay, we have another one. So let's see if he can't do throw a bomb in their mix. Let's see what that looks like. That's funny, shooting out of his rifle somehow. Let's get him with another one. Some noxious devastation there. And here come, I believe these are the sirens, no? Yes. So there you go. They have a cool effect where they kind of entrance the enemy, where once they're in combat, they will lower their stats quite a bit. That's pretty cool to see. You gotta be careful though with your Death Guard. They are very powerful, but they are susceptible to strikes like that. Let's turn about. Let's get these guys to target some of those handgunners. And man, this guy standing strong in the barrage. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Watch out the Depth Guard trading it with the great swords. The great swords with the current skin of the enemy looks pretty cool actually. Got more neutral colors than we're used to seeing them. And trading pretty well against my guys. But we've been able to push them back. But that looks like our BCs are crawling their way around. And let's see if we can't get a Wraith Storm against some of these guys. Who do we want it against? Let's silence this battery. And then after that, summon some undead. So from the sky, ethereal bombardments, boom, 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 taking out a couple of them. Not as impactful as I would have liked. Gotta be careful about that, but once we're in range, we'll be able to get some undead up on top of that position. Let's go ahead and push forward with the rest of our units. Fairly easy battle. Like I said, we've been able to just enjoy the cinematics of it for now. Oh my god, let's get a view of this. Crab in the woods, crawling its way through. I'm not quite sure where it got this shell. I guess down the generations it's been does it have a shell? Yeah, it does have a shell. Although, oh my god, I just noticed that shell is made out of the carcass of a ship. That's so cool. God, beautiful. So the Empire, nice and cozy up here in their position. Are going to find themselves intercepted by 2 of my lonely pirates coming around the side. Nice little steady gate. Let's see if I can't get someone right up on the side. Okay, it's going to take us a while, so let's get around that position. And as we crawl through, let's focus up on Wolfram here. Oh, jeez. That'll be enough to finish him off. Enemy is reforming in the distance. So let's deal with them. Cackle fruit there. Slow them down in case they decide to run. Oh my god, my necrophag's in the back. Yeah, let's get him to help target. There they are. So they are trying to run. Ooh, looks like we get a little bit of whiff. Let's get one of these on. Boom! Right in the middle. So he has some other cool stuff too. Like if I wanted to improve the aim of my ballistics, so I could have done that earlier on with my cannons, would have done a lot of good. But yeah, you can do that to units who are embedded with your guy. Come on. There we go. So that's good. And looks like the interception is set up and ready. So Noctilus, let's go ahead and knock them about. And let's get some of this. Magical bombardments following after them. Again, not super intimidating. It's still pretty cool. What else we got here? Yeah, I do want to get another one of these dreadful ships up and running. So let's see this thing. Say hello. Oh my god, that is so cool. Ah, they got out of the way. Normally it'll just wreck the ground. But you did see one earlier on do havoc on the enemy. Here we go. Let's get an overcast here. Looks like now, this is pretty cool. Instead of the standard deckhands, you have these guys coming out with their pistols, firing unload point blank onto these guys. And let's close in for the kill. With Noctilus in and amongst them. That's cool. And there we go, that should seal the deal. Let's close in on that, and let's get these guys to fire into here, chase them off. The cannons and whatnot, maybe to fire on them. Slow them down. God, look at this animation. Boom! Point blank, fire at the ground. Nothing's gonna hold up to this guy. So cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it has, what, 4 barrels there? So 4 shots. Boom. Decimate half this unit and then it'll be forced to reload, I believe. Oh my god, how many shots does this thing have? Oh my god, it's not holding back. Jesus Christ. What a beast. What a beast. Oh, you don't want to be this guy. You do not want to be the last man standing. Okay, lucky for them, that's going to be it for the battle. Oh, not for him. Not for him. Make sure he's dead, for sure. Anyways, so this just goes to show how cool the various units are in this battle, the different scenarios and the quest battles, and of course I'm sure you'll be seeing this a lot from fellow YouTubers and perhaps myself. The final battle of the Vampire Coast campaign is pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to share that with you. But for now, let's watch the final little bombardment here. Epic stuff. Cool. Alright, let's end this quest battle. So if you enjoyed this quick look at things, again, not too much in terms of deep analysis of the units or tactics or whatever, just taking a look at the visuals from a high level. As always, that's kind of one of the main things that I enjoy first and foremost from these the new DLCs, enjoying everything the artists and animators have put into it. And then as you all start to get access to the DLC and we can all hop into multiplayer, we'll start to see how the faction kind of shakes out in terms of gameplay. I'm interested to see where they land in the meta. You can get a lot of value from just, well, obviously massing tar pit units plus gunners in the back line, very strong cannon crews, and then very strong monsters as well. And the lore abilities, the lore of the deep also being very, very fun there, especially when you can land that ethereal ghost ship with the volley on both sides. Really cool. So that was it for this quick battle against the bounty hunters. Slaughtered them as would be expected, but you'll see fire does do a good amount of damage against them. You gotta be careful. But yeah, as I said, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.